Welcome to PROT Daily News Brief. I'm Camden with PROT Masternode. Today is January 28th, 2020, and here are today's news briefs. From Cointelegraph by Helen Parts. Headline: Blockchain, not Bitcoin. China's BTC volume on local Bitcoins hits 2-year low. China's Bitcoin trading volumes have continued to drop, hitting a 2-year low on peer-to-peer exchange local Bitcoins. According to Bitcoin statistics website Coinbase, China's BTC trading volumes have been gradually dropping from late 2019 to the present, touching to the lowest weekly volume in more than 2 years. During the week ending on January 25th, China traded just 4.5 million yuan or on local Bitcoins, down 90% from the intra-year weekly high of more than 45 million yuan. The all-time high of China's weekly Bitcoin trading on local Bitcoins was hit in January 2018 and accounts for 168.6 million yuan. China's new Bitcoin trading volume low comes just 3 months after President Xi Jinping urged the country to accelerate the speed of blockchain adoption in late October 2019. According to data from Coinbase, China's BTC trading volume has been dropping even more after the president's public pro-blockchain statement, which purportedly reinforces China's blockchain, not Bitcoin approach. As reported, Chinese state-run media clarified that Beijing's positive stance on blockchain technology should not be confused with support for cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin. However, Chinese authorities reportedly confirmed in early November that Bitcoin mining will not be an unwanted industry in the country. Meanwhile, China's central bank, the People's Bank of China, has been progressing with its central bank digital currency and has recently completed its first test, as reported in mid-January. Correlating with the dropping Bitcoin indicators on local Bitcoins, Bitcoin search volumes on China's search engine and web service platform Baidu have reportedly slipped as well. According to blockchain education platform Longhash, Baidu search index of Bitcoin has recently seen a sharp drop, hitting a new monthly low of 12,913 searches. The overall decline of Bitcoin-related indicators in China comes amidst the country's most important holiday, the Chinese New Year, which started on January 25th this year. The beginning of 2020, according to the traditional Chinese calendar, was troubled by uncertainty brought by the new coronavirus outbreak in China, which is suggested to be one of the factors behind the recent Bitcoin sell-off. From Cointelegraph by Andrew Calodero. Headline: Coinbase and Ripple execs unveil master plan to drive US crypto adoption. Two executives at Coinbase and Ripple are leading a push for smart regulations and transparency in the crypto sphere that would arguably drive adoption and take blockchain technology mainstream. The Market Integrity Working Group's co-chairs want regulators to grasp how they can advance the cryptocurrency industry. In an official statement, Coinbase Senior Director and Associate General Counsel Rachel Nielsen, in conjunction with Ripple's Head of Global Institutional Markets Brian Maganin, wrote, quote, "To improve market integrity and provide consumers the confidence they deserve, Congress may need to enact legislation to support orderly and secure functioning of crypto markets," end quote. Projecting wider regulations, they added, quote, "Such legislation could expand the Commodity Futures Trading Commission's authority to include the regulation and oversight of digital commodity exchange markets," end quote. The working group, which officially launched on January 23rd, 2020, outlined the problems that saddled exchanges. According to this organization, state-specific regulations are to blame. Quote, "Consumers and cryptocurrency exchanges deserve a clear regulatory framework, the establishment of which would ultimately enhance market integrity and drive consumer adoption of cryptocurrencies." The co-chairs argue that new exchanges face Byzantine burdens while existing exchanges struggle against compliance requirements. But a regulatory framework would bolster market integrity and encourage consumer adoption of cryptocurrencies. From Crypto Globe by Michael Levere. Headline: Google's searches for Bitcoin halving surged since beginning of May of the year. May's Bitcoin halving event is starting to draw attention, according to the world's leading search engine. Using data compiled from Google Trends analytics firm Arcane Research, published a new report showing the interest and searches for Bitcoin halving have skyrocketed since the end of last year. Searches for the block reward decrease have already doubled since December and are approaching their highest level since the last halving event in 2016. Arcane cites the growing trend in Google searches as a positive indicator for interest from the greater public. According to the report, quote, the Bitcoin halving is gaining more traction. There is now a clear indication that awareness of the concept is spreading to new people, end quote. Arcane also claims there is an increase in demand for Bitcoin from institutional investors following an increase of 1,600% in box delivery. Quote, the appetite for Bitcoin seems to be growing among institutional investors. Last week, we reported on the notable increases in open interest on CME. End quote. There is now evidence of growing demand for Bitcoin on BACT as well. End quote. The report shows market sentiment towards crypto returning to neutral, with fear and greed index now hovering around 50. Investors have pulled back from their greed sentiment in previous weeks, as the market awaits the direction for Bitcoin. So that's it for today's PROT Daily News Brief. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. If you have more from the PRT community, please follow us on our social media pages. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Telegram, and Reddit. I'm Camden with PRT Masternode, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Bye!